most of the land in India and most of the people in India are not rich. I don't want to call them poor, but definitely they are not rich. So we are interested in that section. And these are people who have 1 acre, 2 acre, very small, very small. So we want, but they are a huge number. You have heard of this idea of bottom of the pyramid?
Yeah.
They are like that. They are the bottom of the pyramid. Now the question is, can we work with this bottom of the pyramid? Now I made a rule for myself, based on my experience. It is very easy to work with the bottom of the pyramid by using grants. There are enough NGOs, there are enough bleeding hearts to give money and work. Now I said I want to do this with them without grants, because the moment you give grant, that is the best way to kill the program, because after the grant is over, they stop working, with a few exceptions. So we are interested in working with this bottom of the pyramid but without grants. Not only that, to show that they are interested, they must also pay a cost to it. They cannot have it free. Okay, that's all. So this is what we have done, and okay, I'm trying to do this through a project from United Nations, where a project of using ICT. So this is a part of the project. What we have done is, we have tried to, now how do you link with this large group of people? We cannot go to each one and start talking to them, right? So we have an NGO to facilitate, one NGO, but to each one, to communicate, we have now, through the mobile phone, we have created an interface, user interface, while I and them, we can talk to each other. So through mobile phone, we have done that, and now this mobile phone, we have done an interface, multimedia based interface, where we stay in touch with these farmers, and with them we can implement. Right now 25 farmers, small farm, marginal farmers with 2 acres land, they are doing this season, and we keep in touch using mobile phones. Okay, I don't go there, they don't come here, they don't need to see me, and this is a device by which there is an NGO to facilitate, to, if there are difficulties, he will do with this. And this, I believe, is a scalable model. Okay, so based on that, and they have to do it because they believe that it is in their interest to do it. So there are no grants. It is their investment. They will have to do it, and this is the exercise that has begun. And this is just to tell you that I have been involved in a project with EPF Lausanne in Switzerland and my own organization and IISc. We have been doing this project. So I have used project products. We use a lot of electronics to make our work. So this is a soil moisture measurement, and through Wi-Fi we gather a lot of data. So there is a lot of science and field data collection behind all this. So this is how we get data, and these are modeling soil moisture at different depths. So this is just to show you, and this is the interface. Now, why do I show you all this research? All this research is something which is at the back end. We have a lot of data that comes, measurements, soil moisture measurements, various parameters. We have simulation models running, but that is all in the back end. All of those data analytics and whatever we do is something which we utilize to do this. So on the cell phone, how it is in my cell phone, you can see it. It is an app. It's an Android app. This is the app. It is first of all customized to this guy. Okay. It is customized to each plot. The first thing is customization. People need answers to which are specific to their plot, specific to that particular time. So it customizes to this plot, and then for any question he has, we get answers. We get customized answers. And for that, he will first tell about himself. He will tell us a lot of details, and this is through multimedia. So there is a voice activated. So on any icon, if he presses, there is a voiceover. Voiceover in local language. It is not in English, because in India people speak different languages. In his local language, any icon he touches, there is a voiceover. So using that, we get all this. So, and for example, okay, there is something interesting. He gets, we always say people have questions, whether it is farming. Who has the answers? It is not that the scientists are the repository of all knowledge, right? So we gave answers in 3 different ways. One is, he gets 3 types of answers. One is the standard answer from the science and research. Second answer is from his peer group. So like Facebook, this particular thing tries to link him up with other farmers in the region. If he has a problem, 5,000 others in the region also have the same problem, right? At least 5 of them are smart. So we try to link up in real time. So this is the one, I will show you this a little later. So in real time, they link up with their peer group. And now, in real time, they start asking, I have this pest, what do I do? So somebody else will say, okay, this is what I did and this is what happened. So there is a lot of peer group based answers. So we have got provisions for that. So they can, this is the screen that opens to that. And the third type of answer, these are examples. The third type of answer is simply based on experience, past experience. What do we do? You know, we are talking of uncertainty here, remember. In uncertainty, what do? You look at trends, right? Stock market is uncertain. How do you play in stock market? By looking at trend, right? We do the same thing. You want to know what a crop does? What is how much yield you get? We look at past data. We have collected enough data. So we look at our past database and he can even get answers from the actual data. So the 3 answers are from the science researchers, whatever they give you, or government department. Second, from the peer group. Third, simply based on experience from the past data. So we provide answers, and these are customized answers. And there is also a lot of data analytics that we do from measurements and all that. We also come in. So this is a mobile phone-based device, which is in local language, which is interactive. This is used to keep in touch with a large number of farmers. This whole thing is automated. There is no human interference here. The whole thing sits on a server. So once it is automated, whether it is 10 or 10,000 is irrelevant, right? You just need to increase the capacity of the server. So this is what we believe. So there will be an NGO on ground. Then there is this kind of a setup we have made, NGO to facilitate. Using this, we try to work with small farmers, marginal farmers. Okay. And if there are any difficulties in communication, you need an NGO. So we directly work, customizing answers to them. And this, I believe, is a scalable model. So all our science, all our research is to give answers. Please remember, all your answers are useless unless you are able to communicate with them. One. Second, it is not a one-way communication. It is also a two-way communication. By communicating with them, we have learned a lot of new things. These people are incredibly smart. They have innovative ways of finding solutions which did not even occur to us. Okay? So in a way, it becomes crowdsourcing for us. So a lot of solutions we have found and we have actually put them in the database.